Aloha! This is Jack Hickley. You're watching an OSM update. Okay, so let's get right down to brass tacks. Some of you are wondering why I am wearing a tank top in the middle of winter. Well, of course, there are actually many reasons. One of them is that I am giving an homage to Chance Reed, who was very gung-ho on the bro tanks this past weekend at what was an absolutely awesome weekend of fellowship and discipleship and just getting touched by God's word at Spring Hill with our high school students. It was an awesome time. I'm really glad to report that the students we took just had an amazing time. We as leaders had a good time, and the interactions were great. The teacher, Ricky Page, was excellent. The worship was just electrifying. And also, it was like summer weather. So I think this was a rare winter retreat in that we saw probably all 4 seasons in a single sitting. So cheers to that. That's right. You just got to see me drink a sip of coffee on the OSM update. And I'm in a tank top. There's no end to new experiences here on the update. That's why, of course, you're a faithful viewer. Or if you're not, that's why you're going to keep coming back, because you have no idea what I'm going to do next. You just don't have a clue. So, there are some awesome things to look forward to. Now that Spring Hill is in the rearview mirror and we can celebrate both from the middle school trip in January and the high school trip this past weekend, just some awesome things that God's been doing through our retreats. It's time to get pumped about the summer, and that's the other reason that I'm wearing this festive bro tank. It's because hopefully this weekend, but certainly within the next couple weeks, I'll make sure I post on the Facebook page when signups are officially out. But signups for summer camp are going to be opening up real soon. We're going to be going to, for the middle school students, a conference called Mix at the end of July into early August. And then the high schoolers in late June are going to be going to the Move conference. This is their logo, except that, the pineapples and the leaves and stuff, that's not actually part of their official marketing, but the little shape is, and I can tell you, Spring Hill was great, and this is going to be another exceptional experience that you're going to want to be a part of if you're a student, and if you're a parent, you really are going to want your student to be a part of this experience. It's going to be awesome. Spots are actually very limited for this trip. We only have a set number of spots and can't really bump those up. So once those registrations go live, you're going to want to get in there and register your student quickly so that you make sure that they get a spot on the trip. And it's going to be a really good time. I'm looking forward to it greatly. So Move for the high school students is in June. Mix for the middle school kids. The high school kids go to Move. The middle school kids go to Mix. That'll all be clear online and moving forward. But I wanted to start the promo because we're getting back from such an amazing trip that it's great to be able to talk about the fact that there's more exciting stuff coming up. So that's really great. Another event that's coming up really soon for the middle school students on March 25th. That's a Saturday night in March. We are going to go down towards Toledo and go bounce around for an hour and a half at Sky Zone. So we have we need some registrations for that, just so that we know how many people to expect. So it's a great event for your student, but if you want to bring friends, and I really encourage you guys to bring friends, it's only $18, $17 if you already have a pair of the Sky Zone Sky Socks, but if not, the Sky Socks are only $1 because we're going as a church group. So $17 a person if you have the socks, $18 if not. There's going to be a sign-up sheet in the loft every weekend, kind of leading up to the trip, or to the event, basically. It's going to be a great time, but really talk to your friends. Have middle school students invite their friends. It can be a really fun time for them, and for us just to hang out as a group and bounce around and have some fun. Another big announcement, this past weekend, Pastor John gave the baptism class of kind of a prep if you want to get baptized here at Ogden. If you're a student who wants to get baptized and wasn't able to be at that meeting for one reason or another, please contact me. And or if you're a parent of a student that wants to get baptized, you can get in touch with me. Either way, just let's start that communication process. I think the baptisms are in kind of mid-March, so there's a little bit of time, but please get in touch with me if you want to start down that process of baptism here at Ogden for this season. It's just that can be a very powerful experience for students who are ready to take that step in their faith journey. So if that's where you feel like you are, or if that's where you feel like your student is, and you've had those conversations with them, that can be a great thing. And please get in touch with me so that we can move forward with that. All right, so it's been a crazy weekend, and again, usually videos are on Mondays, but hey, today is a special day. So that's kind of all I've got. I will talk to you guys again on Thursday, and hey, we had 2 successful winter retreats, and I cannot wait for the summer. It's going to be magical. I'm Jack Hickley. Take care.